Hello, today let's see what are the important days in March 2020. 1st March, Zero Discrimination Day is celebrated globally on 1st March every year so that everyone live life with dignity regardless of age, gender, ethnicity, skin color, height, weight, etc. The symbol of Zero Discrimination Day is the butterfly. Firstly, on 1st March 2014, UN had celebrated this day. March 1st, World Civil Defense Day is celebrated every year on 1st March to bring attention of the world public about the importance of civil protection and to pay tributes to the efforts, sacrifices and accomplishments of all the services responsible to fight against disorders. International Civil Defense Organization decided to celebrate this day in 1990. The theme of the World Civil Defense Day is Children's Safety or Responsibility. 3rd March. This day is celebrated globally on 3rd March and is closely aligned with the Sustainable Development Goal 12, that is life without water, which focuses on marine species and to highlight the problems critical issue of marine wildlife to our everyday life. March 3rd, World Hearing Day. World Hearing Day is observed on 3rd March every year to raise awareness about how to prevent deafness and to promote hearing across the world. 4th March, National Safety Day is celebrated in India on 4th March by the National Safety Council of India. This day is celebrated to make people get safe from several issues like financial loss, health problems, and also any other problems that people are facing in their life. 8th March, International Women's Day. This day is observed globally every year on 8th March to celebrate about the social, economic, cultural and political achievements of women. Also, it is an action for accelerating gender parity. Purple is the color which symbolizes women internationally. The combination of purple, green and white color is to symbolize the equality of women's, which is originated from the Women's Social and Political Union in the UK in 1908. Do you know that purple signifies justice and dignity, green symbolizes hope, and white purity? 8th March, Ramakrishna Jayanti. On this day, the birth anniversary of Saint Ramakrishna is celebrated. According to him, the sole point of human birth is to acknowledge God. 10th March, CISF Rising Day. The Central Industrial Security Force Rising Day is observed every year on 10th March. The CISF was set up in 1969 under an Act of the Parliament of India. It works under the Union Ministry of Home Affairs and its headquarters at New Delhi. This organization works for seaways, airways, and some of the major installations in India. There are some reserved battalions in the CISF which work with the state police to protect law and orders. 12th March, Mortuaries Day. Mortuaries Day is celebrated annually on 12th March to mark two key events that took place in the history of the country, that is independence from Britain in 1968 and it became republic in 1992. 14th March, No Smoking Day. Generally this is celebrated on second Wednesday of March. No Smoking Day is observed every year on second Wednesday of the March to raise awareness about the harmful health effects of tobacco via smoking and to encourage people all over the world to quit smoking. 14th March, Pi Day. On 14th March, Pi Day is celebrated around the world. Pi is a symbol used in mathematics to represent a constant. It is the ratio of the circumference of a circle to its diameter, which is approximately 3.14. 14th March, International Day of Action for Rivers. Every year on 14th March, International Day of Action for Rivers is observed to raise voice to protect rivers and demand for improving the policies for review rivers. It is a day to educate one another about the threats facing our rivers and to find solutions. It is observed on 15th March every day for raising global awareness about consuming consumer rights and needs. This day is a chance to demand that the rights of the whole consumers are respected and protected and to protect against social injustices. 16th March National Vaccination Day. On 16th March every year, National Vaccination Day is observed in India, which is also known as National Immunization Day. It was first observed on 16th March 1995 when first dose of oral polio vaccine was given. It is an attempt to increase awareness for the eradication of polio from the planet Earth. 18th March Ordnance Factories Day. On 18th March, Ordnance Factories Day is observed every year all over India. On this occasion, the Ordnance Factory, Field Gun Factory, Small Arms Factory, Ordnance, Ordnance Parachute Factory, Ordnance Equipment Factory acknowledge the day. International Day of Happiness is observed every year on 20th March. Since 2013, United Nations has celebrated this day to recognize the importance of happiness in the lives of people around the world. The UN launched the 17 Sustainable Development Goals in 2015 to end poverty, reduce inequality, and protect our planet, which are the three key aspects that lead to well being and happiness. World Sparrow Day is celebrated across the world on 20th March to raise awareness about the conservation of sparrows. This day also celebrate this relationship between people and sparrows. Spread love sparrows, awareness about their importance in our lives, etc. On 21st March, World Forestry Day or International Day of Forest is celebrated every year to raise public awareness about the values, significance, contributions of the forest to balance life cycle on the earth. In 1971, the World Forestry Day was established at the 23rd General Assembly of European Confederation of Agriculture. 21st March, World Down Syndrome Day is observed every year on 21st March. Down syndrome is a naturally occurring chromosomal arrangement in human which results in variable effects on learning style, physical characteristics, or health. The General Assembly has declared 21st March in December 2011 as World Syndrome Day. 21st March World Poetry Day is celebrated every year to recognize the unique ability of poetry to capture the creative spirit of human mind. To celebrate this day on 21st March was adopted during UNESCO's 30th session in Paris in 1999. On 22nd March, World Water Day is observed annually to raise awareness about the importance of fresh water and advocating for the sustainable management of freshwater resources. It was recommended to celebrate in 1992 at United Nations Conference on Environment and Development in Rio de Janeiro, and then in 1993 First Water Day is celebrated. 23rd March, World Meteorological Day is celebrated on 23rd March every year to attract attention towards weather and climate for safety and well-being of the society. On 23rd March 1950, World Meteorological Organization came into force. The theme chosen for this day reflects topical weather, climate, water-related issues. 24th March, World Tuberculosis Day. World TB Day is celebrated every year on 24th March annually to commemorate the date when Dr. Robert Koch announced his discovery of Mycobacterium tuberculosis, the bacillus that causes TB in 1882. This day is observed to educate people about TB, its impact around the world. 27th March. World Theatre Day is celebrated on 27th March annually across the world since 1962 to raise the importance of the art from theatre and to act as a wake-up call for governments, politicians, and institutions which have not yet recognized its value to the people and also not realized its potential for economic growth. So these are the national and international days in March, which may also help in preparation for several exams and enhance your knowledge. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and